Ladies and gentlemen, some major breaking news coming out of Old Trafford. Fabrizio Romano has given us the here we go. It is done. United, Wolves, Matheus Cunha, £62.5 million release clause has been activated. Let's talk about it. Now, before I get into my thoughts on this signing, I am excited to hear what you guys think down below. Whether you're United fans yourselves or rival fans, get in your comments ready to say why this is overpriced and is rubbish. Let me know down below in the comments section. And whilst you're down there, smash the like and do subscribe if you are new. Oh boys, I'm excited. This is a player I have been praising all season along. I literally remember going to the Southampton versus Wolves game at St Mary's Stadium a couple months back with my mate Owen. Literally, one of the big reasons I wanted to go was just to watch that man play. Now, unfortunately, he did get suspended in a game prior, which we will get into his attitude issues later on in the video. The point still stands. I love this man, and the fact we're signing him is huge. Before we get into the positives, and trust me, this is going to be a very positive video, we're going to play devil's advocate, mind the pun, and we're going to talk about the negatives in spending over £60 million on a player who hasn't really ever done it properly at a big club. Now, as I loosely mentioned already, his disciplinary and his attitude is not amazing. He has received a couple red cards in his time, including this season, in positions that he didn't need to do. Having already got a Bruno Fernandes type character, which I do think Cunha is, got that type of mentality, that almost passion that will almost be used against him in terms of throwing his arms in the air and all that type of stuff. Listen, he's South American. I love that Brazilian, Argentinian fire, that flair, that passion. But that type of attitude will be used against him, in particular from rival fans. Following on from that, of course, his best period of his career has come recently whilst he's playing for Wolves in a relegation scrap. And I know the comments, oh, what you on about? Wolves finished above you. Where you're going to be playing championship football soon. What you on about? Shut up. Listen. Just don't. Although he did have a spell at Atletico Madrid, he couldn't ever really stamp his mark and make a name for himself on Europe's elite. And he's only really been able to thrive when he is the main guy in probably a smaller pond. The big fish, small pond, if you want. But to be honest with you, I think that's where the negatives end. I love this guy. Off the field, he's an amazing character. He does so much for the charity and the club, Wolves as a whole, for the fans, just for everything. And on the pitch, it's even better. Only Bruno Fernandes has got more goals from outside the box this season, so he's not afraid to get a shot off. Not going to play some of that passive passing, just go back. If there's a chance to shoot, he's rocketing it. He's direct. He's going to run. He's going to press. He's got that Brazilian flair about him. And hold your horses. I'm not about to compare him to the likes of Cantona or Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's got that maverickness about him. Those type of players that Man United have thrived off, like I've mentioned, the Cantonas, the Ronaldos, the Georgie Best. Matheus Cunha has that arrogance and that ego about him that he's going to go out there and be like, just pass me the ball and let me say, kind of like Bruno Fernandes, and his career's gone all right at United. Boys, having a partnership of Bruno and Cunha is going to be absolutely sensational to watch. And listen, with Rashford potentially going out the door in the summer, we've got a ready-made number 10 waiting for him. I do need to make this clear. If United are signing this man as a striker, you're an idiot. Although he can play there and he probably will fill in there every now and then when you want to give the strikers a rest. His best position is the left side of, like, not a winger, but not a cam. He's kind of in that middle pocket. Gonna be honest, signing Cunha, I do think, unfortunately, means the end for Garnacho, unless Garna's happy to just sit on the sub bench for a season, which I don't think he is. I love Garna. I'm probably one of the only people who still think he's gonna be incredible when he's older, because for some reason Garner just gets more stick than anyone. But listen, this is not a Garnacho video. Ending up next season with some of the attacking flair of Bruno Fernandes, Matheus Cunha, Alejandro Garnacho, hopefully, Kobe Martin coming through, potentially more attacking flair coming in the summer. Man United have really struggled creating attacks, scoring goals, and bringing in someone like Cunha will not only bring goals himself, but it will bring goals from those around him. And with him being the big figurehead for Ruben's start of his new era, absolutely sensational. Bruno Fernandes will not have to just carry United single-handedly for much long. Matheus Cunha, I genuinely cannot express how much of a massive deal this is. And don't get me wrong, rival fans are going to come out giving him stick and how he's rubbish and how it's way overspent. But even a month ago, there was all raving about him and being like, oh my God, he's amazing. And when he was linked to going to Arsenal, everyone was like, that could be the one who gets him over the line for the title. Listen, it's just rival fans. It's Man United. It's always going to happen. Matheus Cunha cannot fail, will not fail, and he is going to be a huge part of our seasons going into the future. Very intrigued to see what you guys think down below though, so like I've mentioned, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm buzzing. I cannot see a way this goes wrong. League proven, the Maverick can do, I'm your guy attitude. This guy is a baller. And oh my God, I cannot wait to see him lace up his boots in the theatre of dreams. Matheus Cunha, welcome to Manchester United.